I'm also wondering about this. And I'm big into body language, and I noticed this at the All-Star game and the shoot-arounds. It felt like everybody had a buddy. LeBron didn't have a buddy. And I wonder, he knows the clock is ticking, and he's got to get somebody in, at least one star in this offseason, if not two. And who are those one or two stars going to be?
Now, you sound like you believe in the Kevin Durant theory, Dan, that nobody wants to play with LeBron. It's interesting. I don't think it has to be any specific person. I mean, look, I love Anthony Davis. And I'm predisposed to liking him anyway, being a Chicago guy, as I am. I love Anthony Davis. I'm not trading the whole team for him. I mean, this is not like trading for Kareem in 1970, whatever, 4 or whatever the Lakers traded with the Bucks. This isn't that. I mean, Anthony Davis he's a wonderful player. A whole team worth. And so I don't know who that guy's going to be. I do feel this way though. I know the narrative is switched and who's going to play with LeBron, and maybe people don't want to play with him. I believe that enough people will want to play with LeBron. It's going to have to take place, obviously, this summer. They couldn't do it before the trade deadline.
Yeah.
And I think we should have known that going in. It was going to be really difficult to pull off a mega trade at the deadline. And I realized that, Rich Paul was trying to, make that happen by putting public pressure on New Orleans to do it. But there's a lot of free guys. And even if they don't, Dan, even if they're scared of playing with LeBron, even if there's some nervousness about that, it's the Lakers. That's the place, warm weather cities, that's where guys go. California is where guys are going to want to go. What combination? I don't know. But that's what Magic Johnson and LeBron have to get done as soon as they're eliminated from this season, whenever that is.
Would you rather have Anthony Davis or Klay Thompson on the Lakers?
If you told me I could just add Klay Thompson and keep some of the other parts, I might do that. And Klay Thompson and somebody else. I'm not sure who the somebody else would be necessarily. But suppose that somebody else was Boogie Cousins. I mean, it doesn't have to be Durant, Kyrie, or Anthony Davis. I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Okay, those guys are great. They're all great. They have 3 championships between them. So if it was Klay Thompson, and that allowed me still to Klay Thompson right now, Dan, it sounds like you and I agree on this. I just think he's maybe the most underrated player in the league the last 3 years. Because people started listing all the Golden State players, and they start putting Klay Thompson like 4th. I'm like, hold on. I mean, and I realize you're definitely going to put him behind Durant and Steph, but Klay Thompson is a hell of a player. I'm like you. If they had him and given that specific skill set, I might rather have him in combination with somebody else.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.